going to be the whole entourage of people there again to help decide what's going to happen with these stairs. So we shall see.
Hi.
How's it going, eh? I provided a CAD drawing for what we discussed.
Okay.
And we brought a template to lay down on the floor so we can show you visually how much hallway space you're going to have after this curve.
It's curved only because these steps are shorter. These are longer. There's no actual curve to the staircase.
This radius is flipped from top to bottom. So once we get to the midpoint of the stair, the bottom is going to curve exactly the same amount as the top.
That's good. And let's look at it, and I think I'll just need the stamp of the architect.
Okay, good.
I think that looks good. What do you think looks good? It's the expedition mood, okay?
Enzo, what's happening? Oh, you brought a puzzle today.
Now, basically, this is what it is. So you're going to have about 5 treads flared. You're going to hit the midpoint, and then we're going to just copy the top.
That's sure. I like that. Hi, Peter. What do you think?
So this would be our design completely. Anybody's looking at the drawings?
Let's look at the drawing.
So we go to the table?
Yeah, sure.
This is not a reflection of what you drew. This is something that I sort of did with Anne on our last conversation.
Why people are not looking at the drawings, which, the owners paid for, and that.
Okay, let's see what you got. See what you got.
Okay.
Good point. Let's revisit Peter's drawing for a minute.
Sure.
Well, let's look at this because it is very important. Stairs are at the very entrance of the house. And did I bring the right drawings?
Yeah.
Why did I go away from 5 minutes? My office is around the corner. My apologies.
Can you wait a few minutes?
Okay?
Sure. Yeah, we'll be here.
It's a joke. It's not
I thought this was just
simple.
easy today.
Yeah, it should be easy. We should be here and just say, Enzo, great, go ahead and do it. And away we go. Stop. See, that's the problem. You just have a hard time saying, sorry.
I have a hard time because everybody works hard. This guy worked hard on the house. You worked hard. This guy works like a maniac. You worked hard on the drawing. So at the end of the day, you're right. I don't want to disappoint anybody, but I'm on the time constraint.
But we all can handle stuff you don't like. It's part of the job.
Yeah.
We did.
I told
For
him.
stuff like this, we invite him, and he's the architect. He came up with this design. So, that being said, we don't have to agree with everything he says, right?
So we'll just have to see what he comes back with. And again, it's going to be up to Rob and Ann to make the decision on which way we go.
The main thought was, to have a little waves at the front.
Okay.
To direct the stairs more towards the center.
This is really going to encroach into the hallway. There on the blueprint, the actual working drawing, I didn't see any of this detail here. We're just bringing this thing further and further out.
The hall is too narrow.
We're still looking at a straight stair with just 3 funky steps at the bottom.
Let's keep this design situation will say, because, we can just cut on the floor and see that, makes sense.
So here's the deal. We wanted a house with a curving staircase. Peter, our architect, came up with somewhat of an optical illusion that gave some illusion of a curving staircase.
Peter, it's almost like you're creating a winder. This is strictly a cosmetic.
Of course, it's not functional.
It doesn't function as well as the others.
You know how cosmetics are important?
Yeah.
I think already, I like the detail and
Jim's sub-trade, the stair guy, and so comes up with shop drawings, which looks completely different from what the architect came up with, but is actually a better design. This gives a curving nature right from bottom to top.
If you want to add a little bit of what Peter put into his design, we can bubble out the first tread and create a radius to give you sort of. We can do that.
Yeah. So what we came up with is a compromise between the two. We chose the best of Enzo's design and basically flared out the steps at the bottom in a circular fashion. So we've actually got something better than both designs, I think.
So we create our own.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and we're on track. He's going to start building them next week.
Awesome. So tomorrow we got the foam insulation coming, so we have no room for changes anymore on the outside walls. Done. So whatever it is, it is. Rock and roll.
And moving in?
Week after.
Perfect. That's it, right?
It's another job we have.
How's anyone working here?
Yeah, well, that seems to be a problem. It's been a total personality clash. Are you ready to get in your truck yet?
I started.